Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. How can I help? Welcome to day 3034 of What You Up To Now. This is where I document my journey, share lessons learned, talk about what I'm working on, and ask if I can help you in any way, shape, or form. First and foremost, I would like to invite you to our freemium Supersize Your Business School community. It's where you can get my attention, the quickest and easiest, if that's something that you'd like, as well as learn about all kinds of different ways to grow and scale and build your business. We've got lots of different amazing things there, things way more than you probably need, but whatever you need, just ask and we'll see if I can hook you up with the right resources, etc., to get your needs met. I guarantee I can. Been doing this for 40 years, just facilitating businesses and helping businesses while running my own businesses, working in corporate America and doing all the things, right? I grew up in the era of women having to do all the things. So what are we talking about today? Talking about supersize challenges. We've got the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge and the Supersize You Annual Challenge. And our topic today is thinking long-term. That's what LT stands for, long-term versus short-term. You get to define what long-term is for you. I define it as lifelong legacy, goals. What am I going to complete by the end of my life? Other people might say 5 years is long-term, 10 years is long-term. For the purposes of our discussion today, I defined it as 10 years, okay? Where do you want to be in 10 years? It's really powerful because right now we live in less than 10-second world. I want to say most people think in 10 seconds, not 10 years, but the truth is people think in about 3-second increments, which is frightening and scary. And it's due to the impact of social media and streaming TV and all the crazy things that are available in our life nowadays. Crazy wonderful in some ways, crazy bad in other ways. I hate that I'll be sitting at my computer doing something and all of a sudden I can't remember what I'm doing because something flashed on the screen and took my attention away from what I was actually doing. I've turned off a lot of that because the last thing I need is distractions. So supersize challenges. I am excited to be doing both those challenges this year. Number one, the vast majority of people, let's be honest, on the planet will never do and complete a 3-day challenge, much less a 5 or a 7 or a 10 or a 21 or a 30-day, or heaven forbid, a 365-day challenge. Now, the secret is, and the truth is, the people that take that on have an incredibly powerful competitive advantage in both your life and your business. Why? Because nobody else in your industry is doing it. I can almost guarantee that there is not anyone that you think is a competitor right now that is doing an annual challenge, meaning they are challenging themselves every single day to do one thing that makes them better, a little bitty thing. And it's a little thing. Like today, all we're doing is we're either, if we've got a 10-year plan, reviewing it, or we are mapping out a 10-year plan for ourselves based on who, what, where, when, why, and how, the journalistic framework. I learned that in high school when I was on my high school, editor of my high school paper, and I learned that, and I used it so many times, it just became a tool in my toolbox. I used it in high school. I used it in college. I used it after college in corporate America. I've used it in all my businesses. It's just one of those easy decision-making, collecting all the facts and information techniques or frameworks or strategies, whatever you want to call it, that has served me very, very well in my life. So I like to share it with others. I'm finally entering the world of AI, and I'm sure it will roll into and we'll make some offerings in our Supersize Your Business school community because it's so powerful. I know I've mentioned before, but I am visually challenged, meaning I'm legally blind, so we're lucky my makeup doesn't look worse than this most days. But I am trying to find ways to turn that into my superpower. It means I have to simplify things that most people don't have to simplify. Here's another competitive advantage secret. The simple systems are the ones that are duplicatable and scalable, and therefore they make it easier and faster for you to grow your business or to create something you want in your life. If you want to learn a skill, focus in on the one skill, and we learn that. Now, I've actually got my son helping me do that AI training because of my visual challenges, but my intent is to create an AI agent or clone of myself that can do the things that are challenging for me technologically, so that I can just show up, create my videos, and then my AI agent will go ahead and process those videos and put them out on social media for me. That is what I'm planning on with this training. So I'll talk about that a little bit because I'm really excited about it. It's like Elon Musk coming out with the self-driving cars. I am hoping, as a legally blind person, that somehow I can have one of those and be able to have my freedom back in terms of coming and going as I please without having to depend on other people or other services to help me get around when I want to get around. I hope that makes sense. What else do I have going? The supersize challenges, supersize school, artificial intelligence. That's it. Lots going on. We're getting new siding on the house, so it's clank, 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 loud, loud, loud. But that's okay. I'm also in a challenge called the 100. It is a 4-month challenge, 3 months really, and then another month of support. And I will admit my challenge in this challenge is following instructions, other people's system and other people's instructions. It is an improvement area for me because I like to do things my own way. Guess what? Doing things our own way, reinventing the wheel when a problem is already solved is the definition of insanity. And I've been doing insanity in certain areas and aspects of my life for over a decade, or almost a decade now. And I'm choosing to stop that by learning a system, a proven system that will help me to create the results that I want. All right, that's it. If I can help you anyway, what do? You ask. Otherwise, you make it an amazing day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.